is going to be a fantastic episode because my OBS decided to not put my mic and record it. So it had the mic option still there, but for some reason decided to switch it off and not record any audio. So now you get me to voice over the whole entire episode. And even better is I don't remember what I said in any of these clips, so it's probably not going to make any sense to you, but we're going to try. Can't really go back in time this way, so it's kind of unfortunate. Bear with me. Part of the next episode as well also has some voiceover going to be needed because, you know, audio is great when it works and terrible when it doesn't, but, you know, we move. So, yeah. I hope you can try to enjoy this episode here where we try to do some spawn perimeter decorations. You can see that heart. That's the banner we're putting here for the spawn. And yeah, other than that, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can fix this in the next episode once it is done. But like I said, what can you do besides just try to adapt from here? So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a weird episode, but I still hope you guys enjoy. And anyways, I'll get out of your face and let the voiceover take comments. Alright, so for this clip, we have the first layer of the light gray concrete to hold up the concrete powder for the spawn perimeter decoration. So the center part of the heart here, we did that on a live stream, and the outside I started a day after that. So it is a total about 80,000 or so light gray concrete we need to place. And we have a majority done, which is at the center, and the outsides there are not very good. But we did also add 2 new members to the server. So as you saw there on the tab list, we added Xeno and Smokaa. So those 2 are going to be helping out with future projects and starting off with the decoration. So yeah, it's going to be one of a grindy project to start off your new membership, but the decoration does look pretty cool once it's done, but it is kind of a pain to actually do. But overall, for like 3-4 hours that I worked on the center of the heart there, and I'll be working on the outside for, I want to say, 2 hours. I think we got pretty good progress going here, and yeah. But yeah, like I said, the outsides where there's, you can see there's just a few blocks randomly. Those are the worst because you're floating and there's just no pattern to it at all. At least on the outsides, there is just straight lines, and we don't have to worry too much about it. We can like just fast block place and go in a straight line, and it'll be so much easier. But the center part was the hardest part, and that's what I started off with. So not the great thing to start off with, but it's what I chose to do. So you go from there. But yeah, it's good to have some other people on the server. Always helpful and everything with large scale projects and grindy projects. But yeah, let's get back to work. Alright, so as you can see, we have all of the light gray concrete down here. This took some time, let me tell you. And this isn't even the actual decoration, it's just to hold the concrete powder up. And yeah, it was one of a grind that I've ever done before because it was so annoying to do the edges of the heart. And there you can see what the floor will actually look like. Obviously with a bit of a blue tint to it because of the light Matica overlay. But yeah, you can't guess already that it's the fire heart that I use for my profile picture. And that was the main reason with going with that for the floor, because it personalizes the world after me in the Autocraft community. So I felt like it was a good choice for the spawn. since we are going to go pretty much all out with decoration here and not just a repeated pattern on the floor or the walls even. But yeah, you can see we're actually using our redstone blocks in the floor. It's not too hard to get those, so not too worried about that. But you can see like every individual block here, whether it's the concrete powder or netherrack or terracotta or some diorite in there as well, and even nylium. It's a bunch of random blocks. Mainly terracotta was the hardest thing to get. There was like 30 shulker boxes or stuff, but yeah, now we can actually do the actual art of the floor here, and we can get to work with that. Alright, but before we get to the decoration of that, since there is more than one person on the server now that's mainly active, I mean, we did have Alex and Jake, but Jake doesn't play too much anymore. Alex varies if he has any free time and stuff, but now that we have Xeno and Smokaa as well, it's time to get an actual sugarcane farm here, and this was Xeno suggested to build this sugarcane farm here. I just suggested to double it up, which was way unnecessary. We could have got away with one very easily, and we did hook it up with the same on-off switch for the one in the pillar. We just took it down there and then wired it across, and yeah, we also changed the items up, but they go up the melon and pumpkin one over here. That's just because the output was a bit easier to hook up compared to the sugarcane farm. But yeah, a lot of sugarcane here. Way more than we ever need. We don't need to run the farm for a while now. We have like a double chest full of shulkers full of sugarcane. But yeah, this was definitely needed for more than one person. But because rockets are flying through here. But yeah, I wouldn't choose this one here because it would be a dropper vader and it wouldn't be very good with the water stream. And then obviously this cobble farm is too far away, so it would make sense to go up the melon and pumpkin for the drops and just take the same signal from the sugarcane farm that we have in the pillar. But yeah, so this was definitely, like I said, definitely needed. And it's just hooked up to the storage up here. It's added a few more shulker box loaders to keep up with the sugarcane coming in through this pipe here. And yeah, still have the same everything, just added a couple more to keep up with sugarcane. I actually don't know if we collected all, but you can see that the sugarcane is filled into the boxes there and makes its way down to here, and that's sugarcane we got from like a couple hours or so just AFK in there. But yeah, now we can actually get the decoration that we have rockets and see how that goes. Alright, so for this progress update, you can see that we have pretty much all of the left side done, besides a few little blocks that haven't been placed yet. But yeah, you can see the actual heart shape and color and everything coming together here, with every individual block as you zoom in, but once you are not zoomed in, it does all blend together just like the regular heart, which is cool to see. But yeah, the terracotta on the outside is what's taking some time. I believe also the crimson wood and the netherrack is also a bit of a pain, because sometimes they're not all in line, and there are also some ones on the outside, just like the concrete on the bottom. But we are getting it done. It does take a while, especially to do something as tedious as this compared to a regular spawn or regular perimeter floor. But you can see it on the map here, and it is a bit darker than expected, but you can see the concrete machine there and a couple of chunk loaders. Obviously the beacons will be gone, and it's a shame that we won't be able to see the walls from the map, but hopefully we can get like a render and see it from that way instead. But yeah, it is coming together quite well. It has taken a bit longer than expected. I think we spent a total, just the yellow, orange, and redstone blocks in the center took about 3 hours, and then the outside has probably been going for about 5 hours now. So it is kind of crazy, but you can also see on my avatar here is I have a custom cape that I made based off the fire heart, and it also does work with the Elytra there, which I think looks the best because it has the heart shape when you're standing up like that. But yeah, Xeno was the one to get me interested in this, and designing my own did take some time, probably about like an hour for me to get this the way I wanted to, but it does look pretty cool, so we're going to keep it. Alright, I'm going to the improvise because my recording software is now giving me issues. You know, just add on to it. You already have audio issues. Now we're going to have a editing software issue, but I'm going to do this in person instead. Usually I would have the main clip, I had Xeno and Smokaa here so that we could show it off together, but for whatever reason Premiere is not responding to me, and I can't log into GeForce Experience to update my graphics drivers. So this is not great, but I'm trying to do my best here. I don't know what's happening or what's going on, but apparently I'm the only person to have an issue with this. I cannot log into my GeForce Experience, saying I'm offline even though I have full internet connection and I'm on the server as of right now. So I do not understand what is going on, but if anybody can help, I greatly appreciate it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to improvise here. But yeah, as you can see on the map and in person, we have the full perimeter all in place. Now, in your close in, zoomed in doesn't look as good, but once you are further zoomed out, it does look better because you can't see every single block like you can here. But yeah, I think it does look better in person, personally, especially when you go up higher. Now, obviously, the stuff down here will be moved once the walls and everything are completed, but yeah, you can see the full fire heart in here, and we'll get the walls in sooner, not too soon because we do need to put gold blocks in the walls. We were going to do that instead of the yellow concrete powder. We did decide against that, so yeah. You can see all the stuff we put into here. You can see each individual block being placed. It's such a pain here, especially when we get to like this section over here. You can see it's a big jumbled mess, but it does paint the picture that we need. So yeah, hopefully my issues with tech get resolved very soon, because this is driving me crazy. I spent the last 5 hours dealing with this stuff, and I wanted to get other things done, but apparently that's not going to be happening, and Nvidia support still hasn't contacted me. I'm waiting on my other monitor here for that, and you know, it's been about 15 minutes. It told me it'd be about 2, and yeah, so sorry if you seem a bit annoyed, but tech issues are one of the worst things to deal with, as you can all probably agree with me. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, all those sorts of things, and I'll see you in the next one.